Last time on DnDie.
You're right in the neighboring town. It's a little town called Knots.
I'm gonna be playing a gnome warlock by the name of Safina.
I'm playing a half-orc bard named Hans Goodsong.
I play a human ranger, and he's just gonna go by Zel for a while.
Zel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your two characters have followed a flyer for basically a bug hunt in a small town. It's called Cherry Hill.
And that's how you kill a beetle.
You know,
This is Hans laughing.
I would have got it the next time.
Sure, whatever you need to tell yourself.
How's everyone feeling? Y'all still good?
I
pretty
could do
good.
better. I'm
You
not
how
Pretty
many
good, I can say.
bad shape. Not
how many hit
good
points
shape.
does Zel have?
Zel has a total of 10, and he's at 7.
Yeah,
he's
I
okay,
know.
he's good.
I noticed that that beetle kind of got you a little bit, didn't he?
You know, I was gonna get it the next time.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
You'll see the next beetle. The next beetle, I'll get it.
I'm just teasing.
sure
I'm
there'll
just
be lots
teasing.
of
I'm just
those.
teasing. It's okay.
I'll get the next one.
It happens, you know. You're in front of people you don't know. You get sweaty palms, and then all of a sudden, you just can't hit beetles anymore.
You
It
just
happens
you
to
can't
the best
keep
of
it
us.
up, and then it's.
Okay, don't be gross. All right. Was this what her voice was?
Yeah, it sounds the same as it did.
How much experience did we get for that?
You both each get 50, and Zel gets 10.
So basically, all you have to do to get a fair three-way split.
Just hit
is
something.
You get the
is
three-way split if you hit something.
Okay. So as long as you contribute in some way, you get something.
He
How
didn't
does a
hit
mean GM?
anything. His butterfinger slipped around like it was nobody's business. His
Oh.
dog could have done better if he'd asked it to. His horse probably could have done better if he'd asked it to. He didn't ask either of them to. He gets nothing.
Nothing. You get nothing, sir.
No, he gets 10 XP.
Okay.
He gets 10.
All right. So we're gonna keep walking then.
But we go back to walking.
Now that our
Zel is
DM has
super
revealed herself to
embarrassed.
be Willy Wonka.
Safina walks up to Zel and she pats him on the arm. And she says, I was just giving you a hard time, you know. It was just kind of some ribbing. I didn't mean to like upset you if I did.
I mean, it's all good. You've got magic tricks, and he's got false fires and music, and I got butterfingers.
Well, I've heard that's popular candy. She's trying to make like kind of a bad joke to like
Roll a charisma check.
charisma check. All right. That is a 12.
It's a 12. You cheer him up just a little bit. He's only a little cheered up.
She seems at least a little satisfied with that, at the very least.
Hans wipes off the spider goop off
Spider goop
his
from
sword.
his sword.
So I gotta keep old toothpick here clean.
Is that
And
what
he puts
you call it toothpick?
Yeah, I call it toothpick.
Do I want to know why you call it that?
Ever put it in your mouth?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Even after putting the spider in the spider, you'd put it in your mouth?
No, I've cleaned it off.
I mean,
You
but
wiped
the
it.
thought
wiped
that
it
it was
off.
in a spider and it's
You
now in your
wiped
mouth.
It's
You
been in a
wiped it
lot
down with
more
a
than a
handkerchief.
spider.
It's not like you got
No,
like
that was
soap
that was
or
actually
anything.
just the end of my shirt that I wiped it off with.
Oh.
Okay.
I never said I
That's
did
the-
it often.
To each their own, I guess. Okay.
It's more of a fact that it's, it's.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm a
Thank
big
Thank
guy,
you.
and it's a sword.
Thank you.
You know.
All right. Well,
You get it. Thank you.
Jeez.
You
Could
guys
I have rolled a charisma check to make that gone any better?
no. There's no way putting the spider gut sword in
I
your mouth.
never
is
said I
a
put it
good
in my mouth with the guts on it.
Okay, Safina, after that exchange, kind of goes up to him and is a little bit like, so can't help but notice you seem a little bit okay with getting down and dirty, as it were.
Are you asking me out?
No. No, it's nothing. It's nothing about you. It's just you're not exactly my
Type.
my type. Yeah. So just because
It also could be that we met 2 hours ago. It hasn't been 3 hours yet.
Well, I mean, just look at him.
What, are you calling him ugly?
No,
Hans is a very attractive half-orc.
That charm. I mean, she's joking around again, but I notice I'm just pointing out you just seem a little bit more okay with grime and stuff.
Yeah, I've been living on the road my whole life, so I'm used to sleeping on the ground. Waking up, have a spider on your face.
Eat the spider for breakfast.
Once or twice.
Oh, okay.
No.
This is in character gagging.
Yes, he's not too thrilled with that.
Forgive me, if this is being intrusive, but you're a half orc, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
You're very perceptive there.
I guess that it explains some stuff like the
my feet are so big.
The teeth and
the
spider guts
and the green skin.
The green skin. I didn't look. You could have been an elf or something. Like, I didn't want to judge.
We want a butt ugly elf.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're not.
Oh, as far as every other creature goes, I'm a masterpiece.
Hey, listen. There's as far as orcish species go, you're not the worst looking orc.
But you're saying I could look better.
I didn't say that.
No, I understand. How about this? He
Listen,
reaches into his backpack and pulls out a crumpled, kind of flattened top hat and places it on his head. And in an instant, he becomes the exact replica of John Stamos.
What is John Stamos?
Oh my goodness! That's how are you doing that?
It's a hat of disguise.
Wow!
I can
Wow!
make myself look like anything I want. So, yeah.
I mean, I guess that's good. That's good for being a performer. Like, imagine the kind of shows you could put on with that.
The shows and other things.
Well, okay. Gross.
No, nothing like that. Often.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have dirty minds, everyone.
Nothing like that too often.
Well, very talented, I guess.
So,
well,
yeah.
Okay.
He drops the disguise, but leaves the hat on.
What kind of hat is it?
It's like kind of like a top hat with like a feather in it.
Oh yeah, you said it was a crumpled top hat.
It's literally the hat of disguise. It's a real item.
I'm going to actually see if there's an actual design for
description
it. Looks like.
for it?
Yeah. If I had my way, it would be a top hat with like a little red feather in it.
I was imagining it was like some cheap, like black and white striped fedora.
I used to have one of those.
You go the next mile and a half without incident, thankfully, and you see not so far in the distance.
I'm sorry. I know you just started, but I just remembered something that I was going to ask about. So long rest is the only way that we replenish health, correct?
You can replenish health on a short rest. I believe you roll
you extend,
1 hit dice.
Yes, your hit die.
Once.
So would this like walking peacefully count as like a short rest?
No, you cannot walk during a rest.
You can't be doing
Okay.
Any situations where you begin to walk or eat, or no, eating is fine. Anytime you get attacked or walk, a long rest or short rest gets interrupted and has to be restarted.
Yep. Okay then. All right. I was just checking to see if maybe Zel got his health back.
Zel, nobody gets their health back. Somebody else lost 2 health. I don't remember who it was.
That was me. I lost 2 health.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep. Okay, then continue.
I could heal us, but we're not down enough for me to.
I didn't even take any I didn't even take any damage.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing went for you. I'm sorry.
I mean,
actually,
it did. It just didn't hit
The
him.
spider did twice. It did. I knocked off all of its legs.
It was you knocked off most of its legs, and it just missed.
It's negs. All right.
So, you guys approach this town. I'm gonna say it's a little town. It's a couple houses, and around the town has been built a really poor like barricade made of like sticks and twigs all woven together. And there are areas in this barricade where there's like chunks ripped out of it. And it's a small town. There's only a good like 10 or so buildings, 10 to 20 buildings in there. 10 to 20 is a big gap of buildings, but...
Can I roll to see what I know about this town? Like a history check?
Yeah, go for it, but... I mean...
That's a 5.
Hans will also make this roll, even though he has a negative 2 in his history. That is a 4 minus 2. You
guys
2.
know that this is a town, and it's a farming town, which
Hans isn't even sure if it's a town.
So we know. So basically, what we know is what was on the flyer.
Should we roll perception?
You know what was on the flyer, and that this is a town called Cherry Hill, and it's a farming town. And you guys come here to fight bugs. You guys can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Okay, I do that.
That is a 14.
That's a nat 20.
All right. In this town, like you can see the town. The area around the town. The town is looking pretty shambled. It's your average thicket houses, with a little shambled gate around it. And outside that shambled gate is all the farm plots, which yes. I don't know if you've seen like a locust attack on farms. It looks like that, but worse somehow. The trees are stripped. The farms are stripped. Every bit of farmland is gone. And you both see that.
Cherries.
And Safina, she sees that there's like a lot of little glowing eyes in the forests around town. Little glowing bug eyes. There's a lot.
Oh God.
Quite a good.
She tenses up as she sees this and grips both of their sleeves, I guess. And she says,
"Didn't roll a perception check because Zel's already been here. He didn't assume he needed to."
She grabs both of you by the sleeves and she says, "Guys, don't move a muscle."
What are we doing?
There's something in the trees. I can see something in the trees. It looks like
leaves in the trees.
No, guys. Just trust me. There's eyes or something. There's something in the trees. And I feel like
is spelled T-R.
Okay, I get it. I get it. The joke. I get it. The joke is you're not very smart. But listen to me. Listen. What? There's something. We need to tread lightly because there's something here and it's watching us.
All right. From the entrance of the town, a couple like random regular folks. They come forward and they're ushering you in with like a lot of haste. It's about 5 or 6 p.m. It's summer, so the sun's nowhere near setting. I'm gonna tell you that.
Right. Hans makes his way inside the town.
Yeah. Safina follows quickly, keeping an eye on the things she sees in the trees, just to make sure no motion happens.
Nothing's moving. They're all there, like cicadas chilling on the side of the bar. They're not cicadas though. You can't see what they are.
You can
probably see what they are. They're allowed. You probably personally can only see what they are.
And, okay, but like, let's.
It's bugs.
Obviously, I can see the eyes.
You can see the eyes.
I can.
Scorpions for sure.
Oh.
You guys get in the town and they close a little shitty wooden gate. They're like, the two people there are like, wow, you guys made it here pretty quick. Thanks. This means a lot, you guys coming out here.
I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you out with your
Not Zel. You've already been here for like a week, and Zel just grunts like disgruntledly.
Yeah, but listen, are you aware of just how many there are out there?
Are you aware of just how many are out there?
I can tell you right now that from what I saw, there's not a small number in those trees.
You can talk to the mayor, and he'll tell you more about the mission.
Okay.
And you can decide what you guys want to do. Well, you guys can. We have a tavern just like every town, not like an exciting one like back in Knott's, but.
Well, I imagine so. Your entire town is being ravaged right now.
We have a few things. You guys are allowed, as long as you stay here, whatever you like from around the town. Just don't bring into people's houses and steal their stuff. Nobody would like that.
Hans kind of like snaps his fingers, like darn.
Please don't. So you guys head to the town, and the tavern. In the tavern, there's no one there except for the guy who runs the tavern. Who's he's tall, but he's kind of scrawny. He's got curly hair. And the mayor, who's a little bit pudgy. He looks like your average kind of mayor. Kind of so. He sees you guys.
Safina kind of hops up onto the
sitting at a table.
Onto the stool like next to him. She's like, "Hey, hello. We're here. We're the adventurers that you've hired to help you with the infestation, as it were."
Yeah, the mayor. He's sitting there and he's like, "Oh, hey, Zel," and he's just like, "Yeah," and the mayor's like, "So you two showed up, and that's great because starting to think nobody was going to show up after Zel's issue, and it's not to be that Zel's been useless here, but he hasn't been doing.
But he's been useless here.
Well,
he's been doing."
Listen, don't be rude, all right?
I'm just saying,
he's
if he could
trying
have taken care of the problem, they wouldn't have to hire two other people.
He's trying his best.
He
all
definitely
right?
not seen less bugs since Charles showed up.
Okay, listen. If you, I forgot your name for a second, Hans. If you saw just even like half of the bugs that I saw out there, you would kind of understand why he was having some issue.
Okay.
That definitely looks puzzled. He's like, we saw three bugs. I mean, I didn't do the best job out there with those three, but
listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mayor. When I saw that this was an extermination job, I wasn't expecting just like this kind of massive devastation that's kind of going on here. Is there a plan that you have been working on to get rid of this many?
I was kind of hoping you guys would just kind of go out there and stab them all, but
I'm good at stabbing.
That's great because we've been having a lot of issue of them eating, everything.
It did seem like your trees were.
We're a small farming community. We're basically like a farmer's market at this point. We're trying to build up this town. It's a new town. We've only been around for a couple years. Which is to say, we were doing well these first couple years. Until the infestation rolled in a couple months ago. And at first it didn't seem bad. We thought, we got a couple people who could just punch a couple bugs here and there. And then it just seemed to get worse, so we put out the flyer. A couple weeks later, Zel showed up, and now you guys are here.
All right.
Hopefully that's enough people.
Where did they come from?
Like out of the woods and stuff.
So just, where did this start? How did it start?
Bugs love vegetables.
Yeah.
I figure they just kind of walked in one day and started eating. We've seen a couple bugs before, we were just like, oh, God, bugs every year. But this year, just a ton of them.
Hans looks visibly bored. His face is just kind of blank. He's just kind of staring off into the distance.
Safina looks at him and she says, "I'll buy you a shot of Fireball if you pay attention. All right?"
It's like I can just play music here and they'll probably give it to me for free, but okay.
No, you already get everything here for free as you work while you're working. True. So,
well, I mean,
you know.
Do you want him to pay attention or not?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, as long as the others are paying attention, right?
Okay,
he's like tuning his lute. He
it
thought
would
you
be
just
great
hear
if you didn't play music.
What?
We tried to figure out.
What's Hans' alignment again?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Also, he has an intelligence of 6, so he's dumb.
All right. Well, we need to come up with a plan because there are, like you said, quite a few of them out there, and like if you said they've been coming in more and more, so we need to maybe figure out where they're coming from and maybe put a stop to that.
The villagers here aren't going to be leaving the town. We've got to keep building that wall, or they're going to come in and start eating our roofs and our walls, and maybe the children. I don't know how far these bugs are going to go to eat us.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. It's not safe for you all to be here. This is a Band-Aid on a crumbling dam situation, as it were. So I think it would be for the best if we escort as many people who are wanting to leave as possible out of the town, and then any of your warriors who are willing to fight stay with us and help us take care of these bugs.
I think you overestimate our number of quote-unquote warriors. We have like pitchforks and some kitchen knives, perhaps.
Well, in that case, then just if anybody who's willing and ready to fight can stay behind, and everybody else, I think it would be best if we evacuate to the what's near this town? What's near this town?
That's not Knots. Remember?
Knots
is the next town over, 5 miles up.
I was thinking all the way to the town, just because like
it's only 3 miles down the road.
It's 5 miles.
But like we have to walk all the way there and then back, and by that point the bugs have probably already like.
Yeah, by the time you can walk them there. It'll be about 8 p.m. from this point, and by the time you get there, it's going to be dusk, and then you have to walk back in the dark. So.
All right. Well.
Could they not go there themselves?
If we can just get you out of this danger zone we're in right now. The path is clear to Knots. We made sure of that. So we just need to get you out of here so you all are safe in case we need to do something drastic to get rid of these bugs.
What kind of drastic are we talking about?
Burn the whole place down.
No.
The ground.
Inside our barricade, it's pretty safe. We keep the barricade up. They don't get far most of the time. I feel like it would be best if we made sure this town didn't burn down. Like I said, we just started this a couple years ago.
Yeah. Don't listen to him. His suggestions aren't exactly the most thought out.
In fact, given the scenario, I think it would be best that the majority of us stick here, and like as long as you guys are keeping them from climbing our thicket fence, right? We can work on rebuilding in the meantime.
If you're sure, I mean. We can certainly do that.
I mean, it's not just our people we have to worry about. We've pulled all of our animals into the thicket fence and like all of the remaining seeds.
So we defend the town while you build up your defenses enough to where we can leave and figure out what is causing all of these bugs.
Yeah, sure. You can roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 11.
It's just barely not going to persuade good old mayor. Do you have an estimate?
Well, I mean, like, shit. What's
They really don't want to leave.
What's Mayor fucking Chubby McFuckface's plan?
His plan is to not leave his house.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like... I was saying, like, we defend while they rebuild their fucking wall, and then the three of us go out into the forest to figure out what's causing all
The
these
perception check you're rolling about is asking them to leave once they've secured the wall. And they're not... He doesn't want to leave after he's secured the wall.
Okay.
He doesn't mention this response, but he's nodding to you guys. And
Hans
that's about it.
leans down and says, "How badly do you want them to go? Like how badly do you think they need to get out of here?"
She looks at him and says, "I think it would be for the best, but if they don't want to go, I don't think we have the right to force them out of their homes."
Okay, good point. I was gonna do an intimidation on the mayor.
I could do an intimidation check too.
Oh,
ironically.
I'm very good at intimidation.
Here is, like, to be fair, if we made them all leave, we'd basically just be living in this empty ghost town.
We're not gonna be living here. We're just, like, getting rid of the bugs.
Yeah, but look, I've been here a week, and there's a lot of bugs.
Okay, I say
Right.
we all, we take the night, formulate a plan, and we get at it fresh early in the morning.
That's a good idea.
It's 5
All right.
p.m. Dinner, I can't.
All right.
I mean, I guess we could go outside and, like, survey.
We do need to have a plan, like some sort of plan. So, I'll tell you guys what. You guys can
How about we go out to the farm where we saw those trees that were desolated, that were demolished, and we check out over there, just to, try to figure out what we're dealing with more.
All right. I think that's a good idea. How about I feel like the encounter with the bugs maybe didn't go the best the first time, so maybe we should rest for just a second. So
you guys can just hang out, have dinner.
I only took 2 hit points, so I don't feel like I need to expend.
There's a bit of a grumble that comes from Safina, and she just looks kind of embarrassed, and she's like, "Oh, sorry. I guess it is kind of time for dinner."
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I gotta eat. Dogs gotta eat.
Okay, well then we'll eat.
All right. The innkeeper dude, he's a timid little guy. He's willing to help you guys out though. He's like he comes over. I don't know if you guys want to specify on fucking snack orders.
I don't think it matters really.
I mean, I think somebody already discussed nachos.
That was at the other town. Do you
have
nachos though?
This town just doesn't have good enough nachos.
But you have nachos. Yes.
I can make whatever you guys want,
I want nachos.
I'm fine with whatever, just as
none
long
of
as
that
it's
Velveeta shit.
As long as it's just something beefy, I guess.
We got beefy. We got.
You want beefy?
Steaks.
I got something beefy for you right here.
Okay, please. I've established that you're
the
not
innkeeper, as
okay?
well as the mayor, who's by the way still sitting here, as a little perturbed. The mayor gets up and he's like, "Well, I'm sure you guys will figure out these bug things. The other villagers, he'll let you know where to find me if you guys need to find me." And he shuffles out of this building pretty quick. He's gone.
Wow, what a douche. Hans uses his hat of disguise to turn into the mayor and goes, "Well, I'm sure you guys can take care of this yourself. If you need me, we're going to tell you where to blah, 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 blah."
Would that be a performance
the
check?
The tavern keeper finds this hilarious and laughs a little bit.
Yeah. Safina knows that she's supposed to be kind of like disapproving of the unprofessionalness, but she does think it's a little funny.
What's Zel's opinion on this?
Zel is just too busy patting his dog. He's a good dog.
Hans drops the disguise. Goes back to his normal.
All right, so we all get our food, I assume. Yeah. We need to stop taking such long pauses in between things happening.
Yeah.
We're just having a good time talking and hanging out.
Pretty much, yeah. Usual.
What the villagers spend a lot of their time doing is there was the two that like hang around the entrance and keep an eye on things, and most of them are like picking up sticks where they can, especially since there's a lot of dead trees around, and just putting them into that wall.
Okay.
Right.
Except the innkeeper dude. He's always just hanging out with you guys, and he's like, "How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good time. I'll make
All
you
right.
feel comfortable
I don't
here."
trust this guy.
So I don't think I got your name. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name's Drass. You can call me with that name.
Drass?
You can call him Drass.
Okay.
Tada, out of character. Can you tell me what the name of the mayor was?
His name is Alfie.
Okay. Okay. Because you said
she named them all after her homestuck.
Okay, Dress. What can you tell me about these little insect invasions that are happening? Just like how often do they happen? Like kind of a time frame, I guess. Like
They're kind of spooky. Imagine like a bunch of little bugs coming out in the night and coming straight for our wall.
Except
kind of scary.
not little bugs. I'm assuming these are.
But there's some
large
little
bugs.
ones. There's some medium-sized ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of larger ones.
all right. Well, is there a time that they come? Is there a time that they come out specifically? Is there like
Definitely in the night? Pretty much any time after once the sun's gone, they come in, and then once the sun's back up, they decide to leave.
Okay, so we have until sunset to prepare. That's good.
You're making her
what?
British now.
I'm sorry.
I need to find the voice. Hold on.
I may not be one for planning or smart thinking, but
No,
it sounds like
Well,
we gotta wait until nighttime to see these bugs.
that does seem to be what he's implying. Yes.
Apparently, Safina's already seen all the bugs. Apparently.
Well, I'm hoping it was all of them because what I did see, there was a lot of them. Do they come from all around, or do they come from like one direction usually?
They definitely come like in random directions.
Right.
Why we have the big
Okay.
old wall.
Okay, so I have an idea. Zel, Hans, can I confer with you just for a moment?
I don't know what that word means, but we can talk.
Is Alex invited into the conference?
Alex
Sure,
is-
why not?
Alex is always
All right.
invited.
Of course. Why would he not be? All right, so here's what I'm thinking. They come in at night as soon as the sun sets, and they come from all around. So what I'm thinking is we need to set up traps of sorts as a sort of defense,
Like
just in
you
case
have
they
to
manage
run
to get to the wall.
Right.
I don't know how long do you think we have? Because it's getting a little late.
We have
Isn't it
3
about-
hours till sunset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it about
so,
5-6 o'clock?
It is 6 o'clock. We have 3 hours till sunset.
So with what
Because
time,
it's summer and the sunset's super late. Thank God, right?
with what time we have, I think we should set up like maybe like a big rock at the top of the wall.
Are we gonna lift up? First off,
I
we have
could
3
probably
hours
lift it,
to find a big.
but I don't know if
find
that
a big
wall
rock.
is strong enough to hold a rock.
It is a stick wall that's weaved together. Not my kind of.
This is just suggestions. It's just suggestions I'm making.
If I had to make a suggestion or idea, I would say we either lay in wait and just attack them when they come, or we just wait and we watch to see what happens. And if they get over the wall, then we stop them. But just to see kind of where they come from and what they do.
Looking at this wall, I think it's definitely best if we keep them away from the wall if we can.
Maybe we
And my
should build
voice
a
is-
new wall,
I
and we'll make the
definitely
bugs pay for it.
shoot at them.
Okay, that was clever. That was surprisingly clever. Good work. Gold star for you.
Do I get inspiration for that joke?
Nick, roll a charisma check.
Charisma check. What?
Why would he roll a
For
charisma
whether or
check?
not you've inspired him with your praise.
Oh, that is a 18 plus 3. That's a 21.
You get an inspiration point for that.
Yeah.
My Safina's angelic laughter is enough to inspire.
You
I don't
do
even-
have that as like a trait, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
What is inspiration? Doesn't that just
You're eloquent,
does that give me
flattering, makes
advantage?
everybody you talk to feel like the most wonderful, important person. Well, yeah, you get that inspiration.
Yes.
What is inspiration? Does that give me advantage on a roll?
You can use it to get advantage, I believe.
Okay.
All right. Well, so I think our goal should be is to keep the bugs away from the wall while they rebuild, and maybe, I saw you were swinging that sword around a lot, Hans.
Yeah.
So maybe it would be for the best if you stayed near the wall, so that way if they get too close, you can give them a good whacking, as it were.
All right. That sounds good to me. I do like whacking. Like whacking a few good things.
Gross.
Why do you keep saying that after everything I say?
Because you're there's no polite way to put it. You're just a little gross, dear. I'm sorry. Why am I calling you dear? I'm only like 20. Then again, I guess I am older than all of you.
No, not much older than me. Really.
Hans is 15. So
right.
Really,
he's an
older than
adult
me.
for half orcs, but he's only 15.
Zel, do you have any thoughts, input, suggestions, objections?
I got a bow.
All right.
Shoot bugs.
You could get
You know,
on a
I
roof
honestly,
and shoot them.
I put more suggestions, but I haven't proven myself to be particularly efficient at
Okay.
getting these bugs.
Okay.
Hans pats
Listen.
him on his back a little too
He-
forcefully and is like, well,
he
now's your
doesn't like
chance, buddy.
being touched. He doesn't like being touched at all.
Hans
He's not
is
cool with that.
completely oblivious to the fact that he doesn't like being touched.
He sidesteps this.
Do I need to roll a perception check to see that he's uncomfortable by this, or is this just like a?
It's
kinda
pretty obvious. He's uncomfortable.
Safina looked like she was about to like put her hands on like his arms, which would have been the gnome equivalent of putting them on his shoulders.
Yeah.
But she's short, you see. But noticing his uncomfortableness, she looks him in the eyes and she's just like, "Okay, Zel, I know the first fight didn't go so well, but you are going to be a great contributor to this team. I can feel it, and I don't say that lightly. Do you remember that sick magic trick I did? Like, I know what I'm talking
I really like
about.
that magic trick.
Yeah,
you like
exactly.
my magic trick? I could do it again.
No.
He turns
no.
and like starts trying to find something he could set on fire.
It's all right. I think I have this. All right. What is this voice? Hold on.
Stop
This is bugging
freaking out
the
about
shit
the
out of me.
voice and just do what you're doing.
It sounds fine.
I
Alright.
have a piece of
Alright, well-
here's the voice you're doing, Nick.
Hmm?
Abridged young Yugi.
Stop. I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad, and I like the voice just fine.
I'm gonna be super honest. I haven't practiced like that trick in a while, and yet I kind of destroyed it. If you don't remember, so like
Yeah.
if I can
Hans
destroy,
does not remember.
if I can,
It was 2 hours ago.
why are we here? So if I can crush a really like easy sleight of hand trick, like I believe you can succeed in
And something much more, important.
Hans, please.
I'm
You're
helping.
not helping. Yes, you're helping. Why don't you go be helpful by talking to Draz over there? Why am I British? It doesn't matter. All
Because
right,
his name is fucking Draz.
go talk
And
to.
there's just no not British way to say Draz.
All right. So
Hans goes to talk to Draz.
Draz
If
is
you-
all like, hi, how can I help you?
if you're feeling low on confidence, just pause. Tada, are you gonna give me some sort of penalty if I Gurren Lagann right now?
Oh my
No,
god,
there's
don't.
no penalty for Gurren Lagann.
I will. I will take inspiration away from you that you don't even have.
Can't do that. You're not the DM.
You
I will
can't.
not heal you.
Dick.
It's a good thing you don't need healing.
All right. Well,
Ever.
so if I believe you can do it, and you believe that I could do that sick trick, then, like,
I mean, I don't have to believe you did the sick trick. You did it, and I saw it.
we can both believe in each other, right?
Yeah, we can
You-
believe it.
All
You
right.
hear a bit of a commotion, and you look over. Hans has a wide smile, but he has the innkeeper in a headlock. You can see the innkeeper's face is starting to turn blue.
Oh my god.
Jess is definitely looking really frantic.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So I think we need to handle this first. We can go back to the pep talk later. Do you agree to that?
Oh, we definitely got to rescue.
Okay. Hans, drop him.
He like hands up in the air like he's done something wrong.
Just fucking hits the floor. He's just like laying there. He's freaked out.
I was showing him a trick.
She looks to Zel and says, "Can you pull up a chair from just put a chair right in front of me for me, please?"
Zel goes and he just lifts like a chair like right over his head, puts it back over on the ground. All super dramatic.
All right.
Just like a whoosh.
And then
just like full 180s the chair.
Safina climbs up to the top of the chair and gives Hans a firm pinch on the ear.
Oh no.
She pulls Hans down so she can she can speak angrily into his ear, and she says, "Listen, we're a team, but you need to just occasionally realize that there's times you don't do something. Putting someone we are trying to save in a headlock is one of those things. Don't do it again. Am I being clear?"
When we were talking, he's like on the verge of tears. We were talking about wrestling.
Okay, I understand, but you can't be. People are fragile, Hans. You can't just put people in headlocks.
Why are you being so mean to me?
All right, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just say you won't do it again, and we're all fine.
Okay.
All right. Good. And then she lets him go.
He like falls to his knees. Like no one's ever spoken to him like that before.
She didn't even use her scary voice.
Little toothpick dress just rolls a little bit out of the way. He's getting up. He's brushing himself off. He's playing it cool. He's like, I hope you guys are cool. You need to fight amongst yourselves.
Safina looks at him and says, "Are you all right? Are you okay?"
I'm super good. I'm a sturdy little fellow. I'm not good. For the record, Drasten is quite tall. I should mind. He's very tall.
How tall is he?
She motions for him.
He's over 6 feet tall.
Oh, Hans is 6 feet, so.
Safina motions.
He is, however, a tiny, scrawny toothpick.
Safina motions for Dras to come a bit closer to her.
Drasten kind of like squats down.
She places a single gold piece into his hand and says, "For your trouble."
You don't really have to give me anything.
No. I insist. Please, just take it.
It is kind of shiny though. I do like shininess.
You like shiny things.
Okay.
She casts prestidigitation to make little sparkles go in the air.
Okay, you know what? That's
Justin's
fine.
a little impressed.
All right. So we have our plan. Now that this is settled, we have our plan. We know what we're going to be doing. I think we need to help with them a little bit, like with this wall thing, before
Zel gets up and he's like, "I kind of already forgot the plan."
Here is the only plan we need. There are bugs.
I remember
we kill
saying
bugs.
Hit them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only plan I picked up on.
Okay, Zel, you go and you get as many arrows as you can possibly get.
I mean, there's not really a shop here to buy that kind of stuff, so I got what I have.
All right.
They said we could have whatever they gave us, and that's not much.
All right. She reaches into the quiver that's attached to her side and pulls out. Wait, does he have a bow and arrow or does he have a crossbow?
He has a bow and arrow.
Okay. Well, then I guess
the bolts
I don't know how crossbow bolts would work, but I'm gonna assume because crossbow bolts are real short, they're not gonna work on the longbow. I should tell you right now, he has 60 arrows. So
okay, yeah. She says, "What you and I are gonna do? We're going to stay near the back, and we're going to launch spells. We're going to hit them from a distance and keep them from getting to the wall. Spells, arrows, whatever we have that is long range, we're going to use it. If they get close, then Hans is going to make
Wouldn't we
things
should
up close
worry a
and personal.
little bit about spreading out? Like if we're all standing in the same spot, it's gonna be bugs on the other side of the wall, right?
That's very true.
We could go outside and just run around the fence and kill what's in our way.
I mean, then it's back to Butterfingers on the swords with me.
All right. How about this? You get one side with Hans, and I get the other.
Oh.
Or maybe you get one side, I get the other, and Hans can do his running around in a perimeter plan.
He's kind of like a little radar.
Hans just got a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Can anyone cast fear
Nope.
to make or do anything to make the bug be afraid of us?
Nope.
Nope.
No one?
Nope.
Shit.
Nobody has fear.
Well, there goes that plan.
All right. So, it basically at this point we just need to figure out if one of us is going to if we're all going to focus on one side or like walk the perimeter, or if I'm going to get half and you're going to get half while Hans sort of keeps any away from the wall. We just need to figure out what we're going to do.
I don't know how good he is at. You particularly a fast runner?
So. As fast as anyone else.
What is your speed?
30.
Fast as anyone else.
Is there, when we walked into the town, is it just like simple houses, or is there like a clock tower
They're
or
like,
something?
you old-fashioned houses.
But there's nothing like... Is there any
You could
house
come in
that's
with
like...
a torch and efficiently burn this place down.
But is there any house that's like tall enough where you could get on the roof and adequately see from one side of the town to the other?
The town is very small. You can't do that.
Could I make a check to see if I can figure out if it's just the sun or if it's all like light that these bugs are afraid of?
You'll have to wait till nighttime to do that, won't you?
Okay.
That's true. Fair enough.
What if we put the ranger here up on a house, and he can shoot things? He can keep a watch over the whole perimeter with his bow, and then me and the little one will walk around the perimeter to take things out
little.
more close and personal.
How tall is
She's
Sakina?
she's 3'1".
She's half the size that Hans is.
Zel is 5'5", so
She is a foot shorter than you, Tada. She's 2 feet shorter than you, actually.
yeah.
You're not 4 feet tall.
I'm not 4 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna say two things. First of all, that's a really good idea, actually. Having Zel be able to see anything, and then he can just tell us where the bugs are coming from. That's a fantastic idea, actually. Second, do you remember our names?
Of course I do.
You just said
Roll
mine,
dece-
so
Frodo.
Roll deception. Roll deception.
yeah, do it.
Oh, I will totally pass this.
you
Oh, I rolled a 5.
It doesn't matter. That's failure.
My deception modifier is 6, so I got 11.
11. And that's against intelligence? Is that against intelligence?
That's absolutely against intelligence.
You
got an 11 against... Oh, no, wait. Intelligence isn't my weak spot. Because
right.
that would have fooled me against almost any other check.
Yeah, so, right. Yeah, you don't remember our names. Okay.
I remember the dog's name.
What's the dog's
name?
name?
What's my dog's name?
Right. Well, I'm Sophia.
Like really
This is Zel, and the dog's name is Alex. All right.
Okay.
Sophia, Zel, Alex. All right.
In the wrong order, points and repeats the names, but points to the wrong person as he says that. But at least he got the names right.
Okay. You know what? It doesn't matter. We have our plan. We just need to prepare. All right.
So I was like, all right, get a big ladder, I guess. Climb a house.
All right. Let's get to work then.
You don't need a ladder. I can throw you up there.
Please don't.
No,
Please don't.
I'd really not like to be thrown.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to this episode of DnDie. I know that this campaign is a little rocky right now, but it's because this is pretty much all of our first campaigns. So we are basically noobs. But yeah, things get a lot better later on, so I will go on and just suggest right here, keep listening because stuff is going to get good sooner than later. I'm also going to take this time to remind you to also check out our YouTube channel if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, and our SoundCloud channel if you're listening to this on YouTube, as well as our Patreon. There are links to all that in the description and description of our channels and everything. So yeah, if you go there and check that out, thank you so much for that. But yeah, I'll let you get on, and our next episode will be next Tuesday, which is pretty much going to be our upload schedule for the foreseeable future, is every single Tuesday until we die. So yeah, hey, that's where the name comes from. DnDie, do it until we die. All right, this outro has gotten away from me. I'm gonna go. Thanks.